Hello, I'm Austin Adamson. This is Monster Monday, and I'm going to be playing Halo 5 Guardians. Well, the arena multiplayer beta. And I got it working. I didn't have a license file downloaded if you were watching moments before. But things are running. So let's just jump into what this has to offer. I've already played a little bit, and just done some streams here and there, so you can look at my stats here. When I first started playing, it was real hard to get used to. I guess I've been playing a lot of Destiny. And it's just a very different pace to it. It's very similar in the movement and a lot of the abilities, but just the way the weapons handle and kind of the specific timings for a lot of things are just different. I can show you some of that once we get this thing loaded up. My biggest complaint so far with this beta is the load times. Long waits between matches, and not much to do in between. Like in these menus here, like I can't really dive into specific stats or anything like that. It's kind of real basic stuff. Controller settings, you got all your different Halo button layouts. There's a lot to this game, and then there's some real basic customization you can do. And it looks like all of this is, maybe not all of it, but some of it's. Oh no, okay. It's all stored in the cloud. So I unlocked a couple pieces of gear earlier, and I made my service tag. Oh, did that save? Yeah, I want to be a male Spartan. So you can see here we're still waiting to get into a match. It doesn't seem to be overloaded. I've not run into any major server issues, but it's just long search times. I do have the chat open here if you're watching live and you want to say hi or ask a question about the game. Yeah. Look at my service record again. That's I played about 2 hours, just over 2 hours. I'd like to be able to show you all the medals. I mean, it says 336, but I can't show you the specifics. This is interesting, the competitive skill rating. After you play maybe 10, maybe less, like evaluation matches, it'll give you a rank, and I placed in the silver 3 tier, and I've been working my way to gold. Not entirely sure what factors into the points. It doesn't show you sometimes. Like I lost a match, but I was first on my team. Positive kill death spread, and I lost 12 points, and then the following match I won, didn't gain anything. The match after that I also won, gained like 11 or 12 points again. So here we go. We're jumping into this. These real weird team intros, I'm not a fan of. So if you're familiar with Halo, the first thing you'll notice right away is that smooth frame rate. It's not present in a lot of the other Halo games. Well, not at 60 frames per second. So I also have all the weapons have the zooming ability, and it's kind of a zoom aim down sights hybrid, to where in Halo, 1 through 4, you could only zoom in with certain weapons, and then anytime you fired, say like if you had the assault rifle, or let's pick up this machine gun, you zoomed in and then you went to fire, it would unzoom you. Here you can fire down the sights just like a Call of Duty game, with one difference: if you get hit, if you're damaged at all, you're going to lose your aiming. Oh, you can even aim down the sights with the sword. I hadn't tried that yet. You just clench your fist a little bit. This sword is a little different from the other Halos. I feel like it takes up a lot more of your screen, and it's a lot brighter. It's actually a little annoying. But I can show you some of the new stuff, but I feel like I'm doing pretty well. I'll do a dash in here. You have a jet boost, or there you go. Ooh, that is the shoulder charge, which works really well with the sword, I just learned. I've also got that jet boost that I just used on the B button here with the default controls. You just tap the B button in a direction. It's really good for kind of surprising an enemy by jumping into a room, or escaping certain death. And then to do the shoulder charge, once you have your reticle there, you just tap the melee button. Ooh, he got me. So let's try some of the other stuff. Here's the assault rifle, which I usually get rid of, but it's effective. I just prefer a oh, huh. Here we go. Here are my old weapons. Well, let's look at the assault rifle real quick. So aim down sights. It's got an interesting look to it. And again, as soon as you get hit, you lose that aiming down the sights ability. Let's see if I can show you a ground pound. When you're in the air and you hold the crouch button, you get this target. And I don't think it's a one hit. Maybe if you get a direct hit, it's a one hit kill, but I've not been able to. Only killed someone once with it, and it wasn't direct hit. There's a lot of team chatter. I don't know if the game volume is up, but kind of Call of Duty style, where your allies, the computer will call out things that your allies are saying or doing. So reloading, throwing a grenade, taking damage, firing at an enemy in a certain location, and it's helpful, but at the same time it's a little distracting, and it doesn't quite feel like other Halo games. I don't know, I'm just not used to Spartans talking. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but ooh, wow. Cluster luck. A lot of new medals. I'm noticing there's one that I probably won't get. Oh god, he snuck up on me. Which is called, I think it's called Perfection or Perfect Kill. I think it's Perfect Kill. It's every bullet hits and you kill them as quickly, or as efficiently, I should say, as possible. and I got one of those, and it was pretty cool. Some of the weapon designs I'm not a big fan of. Like, they just, to me, they don't look like Halo weapons. Most of Halo's weapons have always been iconic, and they stand apart from other shooters. They're more colorful. They're, I don't know, more interesting to look at. But you look at the Magnum, looks alright, I guess, and a lot of the kind of added HUD and aiming down sight stuff is neat, but the DMR and the battle rifle especially just look weird. Let's see if I can get the DMR again and show you. I would like to do a ground pound on someone. Looks like there might be one behind us. There we go. Oh gosh. He was so inaccurate. And these are all these abilities that I'm doing are stock. I don't know if you'll be able to change which ones you have. You know, customizing your loadout like you could in Halo 4, or if they're just a part of every Spartan. They haven't really said, and they're probably not sure yet. If there's the one thing I probably like the least is this right here. It's just so hokey and corny looking. I guess it does look more like a training simulation. There we go. Performance increase +6. So I also got my Spartan rank. Looks like for match complete you get a bunch. Victory you get a little more performance. Sure. There's like a minute-long intermission where you just sit here and it searches maybe for other people to kind of build the teams up. And then you get to look at your Spartan, kind of. It's like, I think it's supposed to be because I was on the red team, but it's always red, I think, instead of my selected colors. This is a beta. An actual beta. It feels like a beta. There's a lot of rough edges and uncertainties as far as what will stay and what will change. A lot of the betas that get released on consoles are more early demos than they are betas, where they're just kind of a marketing ploy to get people to talk about the game or play the game, and the feedback they receive it'll be too late to make any core changes to the game. Whereas here with Halo 5, the game doesn't come out until fall, almost a year from now, 11 months or so. They have plenty of time to tweak things and to make significant changes to the core multiplayer. So I guess it's just searching for other players now, and it's not telling me really what's going on, except I'm waiting. But and it's a beta. So I like how it feels. It's faster than previous Halos. You got those shoulder charges and the ground pounds, and there's a couple other things that I forgot to showcase in the last match. Uh, I'll get to it. And there's a couple ways you can get this beta. If you were a Xbox Live Preview program member, you got access to it last weekend, just for the weekend, kind of like an early access to the beta. And which continues to the full beta, which just started today, and goes until I want to say this is like the second week in January. It's like a pretty lengthy beta. Or you could buy the Master Chief Collection, and that was kind of the licensing problem I was having earlier. I have the Master Chief Collection, but on a disc at home, and here I'm out on my home Xbox. But I did get a code from the preview program, which did transfer. I just didn't download it. There's 2 maps currently available, but I did read that they will rotate out a couple new maps. I'm hoping to see some new guns, or I guess some more familiar guns. I'd like to see a Needler, some plasma guns. I'd like to get my hands on those, and because that's really what makes Halo different from other shooters, is the alien weapons that are still well balanced with the human, your classical bullet shooting weapons. I mean, even Destiny doesn't really have a lot of. They don't let you play with the alien weapons. They don't give you those kind of foreign, unfamiliar technology. Instead, it's kind of like, here's a revolver and here's a sniper rifle. It's bolt action, and they're cool. They're not boring weapons, but I like to see some like pink needles sticking into walls, or I can't exit this. There we go. We encountered a problem. And now we go to a menu loading screen. Oh boy. Not sure if they're just overloaded, or it's probably just because it's a beta. Master Chief Collection had a lot of issues with it at launch, especially its matchmaking, but I think that was more of because 343 didn't have their core team working on that. Instead, their core team was working on this. So I imagine it's going to be... This should be a much better experience as far as matchmaking goes. Well, maybe not the beta, but Halo 5 at launch. I guess just wait. I can show you the new... You have like a floating jetpack that activates when you wait, these are some new ranks. A jetpack that activates when... Oh man, that guy's an Onyx rank. He's almost semi-pro. I guess that's after gold, huh? Shoot, it makes me feel like a lesser Spartan. Here I am, a lowly silver. Yeah, when you jump in the air and aim down the sights, you automatically activate your floating jets. You kind of hover, and then you can target enemies. But as soon as you get hit again, you drop. You drop from the sky. Okay, great. maybe this won't work. Alright, well, we got some more players here. Hopefully we can get this game rolling. Again, if you're watching this live, I do have the chat open. You want to say hi? Let me look at my calendar here and let you know what's in store for later, the next month or so. It looks like we got enough, and it's loading now. Let's see, so I should be doing another stream next week, but the following 3 weeks I will be out of the country. Have an opportunity to travel around Argentina for very cheap, and so I'm going to be doing that. And I definitely won't have my Xbox with me, and I probably won't encounter very many consoles on my trip. So let's look at more of the kind of the exclusive. So well, I tried that, but didn't work very well. I'm actually playing against people who know how to play the game. So let's if I jump up and aim, you see I float. And it's not for very long, but it's enough to kind of get off a few shots and really surprise someone that they won't expect you to. At least not right now. They won't expect you to be floating in the air. Let's see if we can get. That's another thing. I think it's called clamber. Basically, just mantling. So when you can't quite, it's not a double jump, but it acts like one in a lot of ways. Oh, man. I hope we didn't kill both of my teammates, too. So here's another example of the hover here. That illustrates it well, I think. Yeah. Haven't stuck anyone in this game yet. See, now I can try and go into after this guy. Ooh. He outgunned me. Okay, so here's the DMR again. If you look at it, it's real blocky, real plain looking. In the other games, I think it just looked better. Sight, it's okay, I guess. You know, when you're aiming down it. We're winning by quite a lot. And if you're familiar with Halo, then you're familiar with this map, or it definitely it's inspiration, which is midship. It's a little more open, a little smoother feeling. Oh, and so you'll notice my shields are still down. They're introducing kind of a new mechanic to where, as long as you're sprinting, you have a meter that won't tick down, and that meter determines whether or not your shields can recharge. So you see that white meter, it's moving right above my shield meter, and every time I sprint, it fills back up, and it keeps my shields down. So you can move, you can boost, you can jump, you just can't sprint. So in some cases it makes it harder for people to run away once you've damaged them. Oh, he got me mid ground pound. Let's see if I can get the sword. Nope.
I got a sword. Incoming fire. Pop it. Watch your name spam.
Yeah, so you can't do a ground pound if you're too low to the ground, which it makes sense, but getting the height and knowing the height requirements is a little tricky. Battle rifle. Let's see. Blue 2 is where they said they were engaging the enemy. Double kill. So if you watch one of the streams I did earlier today, I was messing around with the sniper rifle, and I was able to get a double kill with one shot. So I'm glad the sniper rifle still has the same kind of power to it. The sword is just sitting over here, huh? A lot of the buttons feel like they're in different spots. Like crouch here is on the... It's on the right stick? I don't... Was it on that in the other Halo games? Am I just remembering wrong? Oh, yes. Use that boost. Got out of here. Maybe alive? Nearing victory. So now what I can do is boost, slash, and die. Yeah, I think I've shown all of the weapons that are in this beta here. There's no shotgun, one of my favorite weapons from Halo games. There's no alien weapons other than the sword, which is called Prophet's Bane or something goofy like that. God. I do like how when you die, it shows you the enemy's health and kind of what gun they're using. I mean, I don't need to see the kill cam, but Okay, so I did poorly, I feel like that match, and I got more rewards, so I don't know why that was. Yeah, like I had a poor kill death ratio. I was last on my team, and I gained 24 to my competitive skill rating. They'll have to hopefully explain that a little better in the final game, if even the skill rating hangs around. It's one of those things that didn't really didn't hang around past Halo 2 very much. They couldn't find a good balance between, like, you know, your experience versus your competitive skill rating. Like, do we surface that? Because in Halo 2, it encouraged a lot of people to cheat, you know, manipulate the system in order to have the best skill ranking, so they could be like, I don't know, because that's what people do. I don't know. But yeah, like this beta is a little rough looking sometimes. Like this, like flipping through this body armor, those are, like, it feels like I'm waiting for this armor piece to render and it just never renders. I just won't look at it. So let's see if we can get one more game in here before we call it. It's kind of not much else to show. And without, without getting to play it for yourself, it's not much else I can say that'll explain how different it feels, and yet how it still satisfies that Halo expectation from a shooter. You know, it's not like you're dying after one shot. It's kind of you have to think about your entry to a room and your jumps and your sprints, and it's got a very puzzle-like feel to the combat that you don't get from something like Call of Duty, where you just aim and shoot. Kind of Call of Duty is more of who sees who first, and who can shoot before they can shoot you. Where Halo, there's a lot more room for error, and kind of you're rewarded for playing smarter. Maybe reevaluating a situation and reacting. And now with these kind of jet boosters, Call of Duty has them as well, the kind of exoskeleton dash boost, which changes up Call of Duty in a good way, I think, as well. It's just a lot to get used to, coming from Halo 4. Halo 4 343 stuck pretty close to reach in the terms of what delivering what people expect from a Halo game. And just from this so far, it seems like they're taking it in their own direction. They want to put their own spin on things and make it more competitive and revitalize it to where you're going to get Call of Duty players that want to play Halo, and you're going to get Destiny players that want to play Halo. Making Halo appeal to a broader audience is not a bad thing. Modernizing it in the way, aiming down sights so it feels similar, yet it plays like a Halo game. Feels similar to like a Call of Duty or a battlefield. And it's breaking after games, man. Yeah, I want to. Maybe I'll try and stream iDarb next week. It's a really cool team handball, minimalistic sports game. It's difficult to explain, but it has some really cool Twitch and Twitter integration, so where you, the viewers, can manipulate the content, kind of changing the balance of the game or just causing chaos. And another cool thing is that it supports 8 controllers on one Xbox. Something I don't think any other game does. There were maybe a few. There's a few, like PlayStation 3 has Sports Friends, and that supports 7 controllers on PlayStation 3 and 4 controllers on PlayStation 4. And I guess the Wii U has a game coming out called Runbow that supports way too many players. So hopefully I can get some people over. We can do some iDarb next week. We'll see. But let's just load up this final match here of the Halo 5 beta. Here we go. I don't think I played on this map yet tonight. It's the second of 2 maps that they've shown emphasis on sniping. And so if we can get to the sniper rifle here. Nope. Right now I feel like it's also difficult to know if you get a post-mortem kill. Like I did. I mean, I have killed people after I've died, but it's not shown very clearly. Thanks, sniper. Crap, where'd it go? Battle rifle? Sniper rifle. Another kind of new thing is going from a sprint into a crouch. Causes you to do that kind of knee slide. Oh. Wow. That felt like a direct hit. Crap. Whew. Okay, there's someone. So like this chatter is actually really helpful. It's like, oh, ooh, shoot, but that's real weird. Like I don't like holding left trigger and getting shot at is real jarring. They should, like, if you continuously are like holding the left trigger in and you're getting shot, you should have to pull the left trigger again to zoom back in. Oh, no way. What was that? A pistol he got me with? Let's see if I can remember where I was. Get that sniper rifle back. I like to be up here if I can to snipe, or kind of where that guy is right there. Oh. I couldn't get back quick enough. And now I'm not near the sniper rifle. Did I kill that guy? I feel like, yeah, it's difficult to tell when you kill someone a lot of times, unless you're getting a medal for it. Which a lot of the kills give you medals, like grenade kills and headshots and melees and assists, even like I just got there. But like, just a kind of a general bullet kill, it'll pop up the text in the left, but it won't necessarily tell you. Like, there's the kill feed, kind of, you can see it in the left there. You were killed by, and you killed, and it's just not always clear. What was that killed me? Just too many people shooting at me, I guess. Let's see, now I'm playing sloppy. I'm just kind of running in.
Spark down, red yard.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Firing on red yard.
Well, I did damage to someone. And I got a ground pound kill there. Let's clamber back up here. The melee is also, I think it was like this in other Halo 4 maybe, but the right bumper is melee. That's like that in Destiny, but going from shooting to punching, it gets difficult, like, because you can't, you have to switch slide your finger up to the bumper, and it just takes some getting used to. Whereas, other Halo games, you're kind of just used to being able to shoot and then press the B button. Keep your finger on the trigger and then move to the melee. I know there's other control combinations that it may work better for that, but I try to stick with the default, apart from inverting. Come on, just want to get the sniper and get out of there. I bet the new snipers are coming up soon, though. Yep, see? That's also distracting. On this map, at least, it's like sniper rifle in 10 seconds, and then right after they say that, power weapons in 10 seconds. Did we get it? Yeah, I think we did. And now we just lost it. And okay. Did you pick up the sniper? Well, I got a DMR. I'm just getting hit by more than one person constantly.
Solid hit on that one.
Enemy snipe.
Oh, come on. I can outshoot him. I can outgun him. No! Oh, he's got a battle rifle. I didn't stand a chance.
I'm hit.
It's a really good mid-range weapon. And it's the same guy that I keep getting killed by. Shoulder charged me right in the back. I'm top of my team with is that 17 deaths? Ugh, what a game to go out on.
Enemy team nearing victory.
quite sure. Hmm. That's an assist there. That's good. Ah, come on. You got me with the submachine gun from up there. This is gonna be bad for my service record.
Red base, man down.
Power weapons at 30 seconds.
But still got some time to get used to all these new mechanics and controls, and if I can get a good crew together, I can see myself playing this game quite a bit. And they got 3 people watching that sniper.
Power weapons are up.
We got a guy with the other sniper, which is alright, I guess. I haven't been using the boost quite enough.
Game over. Defeat.
You win some, you lose some, and then you have to watch this dumb screen that looks like some really cheesy wrestling match. Ooh, that lost me 14 points. But there we have it. That's gonna do it for this week's Monster Monday. Halo 5 beta. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you missed it, post it on YouTube. Please share it, like it, comment, tell me how I should have played. Yeah, thanks again for watching, and have a great new year.